So I said to Wendy the other day, I
Words.
said, hey, so do you even listen to the podcast anymore? Because she never comments on it. And she's like, yeah, I try to. And so that next day she was driving to Greenwood for work. And she messaged me and she's like, or she calls me and she's like, hey. And I was like, oh, shit, what now? She goes, so I was listening to the podcast and
What did we do?
Chris is quietly really funny. Like, you should let him talk more. I'm like, we don't not let him talk. He's just normally interjecting things and we just keep talking.
Yeah, you know.
And she's like, well, you should let him talk more.
Nobody
and I
wants
said, again,
that.
we don't just let him talk. And I said, but the problem is that when we do let him talk, it sometimes just goes off on like a rambling tangent. And so then we just start talking again.
Yeah. That's
And
my
it's
ADD.
always about Star Trek or Always Sunny.
Not
This
usually
is true.
Star Trek.
You love Star
You
Trek.
love Star Trek.
Not really.
You're one of the few people that
I
like
like it,
Picard.
But Discovery is a goddamn
You pay
train
for
wreck.
Paramount Plus just so you can watch Star Trek.
No, my wife watches all kinds of stuff.
Oh, now it's his wife. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's roll the tape.
I don't pay for it. It's actually free with
Roll
my
the tape. I got receipts.
free with my Verizon account.
Yeah, it's free with my AT&T account too.
Oh shit! I should have looked into that.
Yeah, it's okay. And then I actually got free Peacock with Comcast.
Language.
Gross.
I don't know.
You know why Halloween Kills did so well in theaters?
Why? Because
People would rather risk getting COVID than sign up for Peacock.
sign up for Peacock. Wow, the timing, the timing on the theme song.
I usually adjust it too.
That's funny. Can you? Oh, you can do that though because it's a separate track, right?
Yep.
That's interesting.
You remember?
I'll cut out us talking about it right now. Even.
You remember Apple's big flex when they took The Office off Netflix and they were going to put it on Peacock?
Yes.
They're like, now it's all $30 on iTunes, and I'm like,
Speaking of me
I
talking about
see-
Sunny.
that's a good move.
Did I see that Seinfeld is back on Netflix?
It is on Netflix.
Yes, I've been watching it.
Me too.
I was just like, I saw that today and I was like, wait a second, I thought they pulled that.
No, it was on Hulu forever,
Yeah.
which sucks.
Yeah.
So bad. I hate Hulu. That's the worst menu.
I like
The worst
Hulu for
everything.
This
like,
is why the mouse doesn't come knocking on our door no more.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
see,
They
I
need
like
to fix
Hulu
it.
for
You're
the
right.
fact that I can watch Showtime on Hulu.
Do you have the expensive Hulu that nobody pays for?
Oh, my ex-wife pays
No,
for it.
I have the
as a
expensive
family,
Hulu.
We
with
share
this.
that.
I have the expensive Hulu, and I still get commercials on
But
everything.
on the phone, I'm still logged into Andrea's account.
That's a big flex. I would do that. You?
Sorry.
How do you still get? You should talk to somebody. You shouldn't be getting ads.
I don't know, dude. Look. So, like,
What do you watch
if
on
I go...
Hulu? Really?
Yeah.
Her middle name was Mitchell.
No, that's her maiden name. Let's not talk about the rest of it just because...
Oh, we should bleep her name out.
Yes.
Andrea Mitchell. I didn't even get the last one. Oh, Sonny's coming back next month.
No, I already watched it. It's back
But anyways,
on. Came on
she
yesterday.
pays for the no...
Are you fucking kidding me?
First 2 episodes are out.
She
Oh,
pays
shit,
for the
I need
no,
to get on
she
that.
pays for the no commercial plan.
Thank you for letting me
on
know.
my iPad and on my iPhone, I watch it with no commercials.
Just to give you a little bit of an incentive, episode 2
So this is what it's like
is
being Chris, not listened
Lethal
to.
Weapon 7.
Do they? Can they do that
they
anymore?
straight up call out Hulu without directly calling out
Oh,
Hulu.
yeah.
Amazing! I am
it's
watching the shit out of that tomorrow. I
amazing.
can't wait.
But it's on
So good.
Hulu.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because FX. I think it's. Is it on day after or same day? On Hulu.
I'm not even going to spoil anything. It's so good. The actors that
He
they
asked
get
a
involved.
question.
Are
you gonna answer
It's
the
on
question?
Hulu the day after
Okay.
the broadcast. I watched them today. I was busy with the kids last night.
I knew. I remember December, and
Right.
then I forgot it was
Remember,
December.
remember.
You didn't even. You're gonna fuck it up again.
I know.
But not only that, and I'm going to do a shameless plug here. I just don't give a shit.
CoffeeBeatsCoffee.com?
The Always Sunny podcast is just amazing. I love those guys.
Dude, plug any podcast, man. I'm all about supporting podcasts.
I would love
I
it.
haven't listened to it yet because I wasn't sure if it was like an episode for episode thing, kind of like the Real Doctors or
You love every
Fake
podcast.
Doctors, Real
Oh, my new charity, Doctors Without Diplomas.
Doctors. I mean, I like podcasts, and
Oh,
I'm
I
down
saw
for
him listening
supporting
to
podcasts.
Clean Sheets the other day. That's the Clan podcast.
Who?
You?
Me? I don't listen to Clean Sheets. How do you know that there's a? Never mind.
Is that a real
did Liberty
podcast?
University send out an
Probably.
email?
I'm gonna see if Clean Sheets is a real podcast.
It's probably Martha Stewart's podcast.
Aw, with Snoop, that'd be a little weird.
Aw.
Do you think that Martha Stewart has
Clean
smoked-
Sheets is a podcast.
Oh, shut up.
Everything's a podcast.
What the hell do they do? Are we plugging this podcast?
Probably all about
We
doing
mostly talk
laundry.
about soccer. Never in a million years.
Are they a bunch of soccer moms talking about soccer, maybe?
I don't know. Why clean sheets? There's a bunch of white dudes.
Because sleeping in dirty sheets is uncomfortable and
guess.
nasty.
Is somebody's last name Sheets?
They have
that-
83 followers on Insta, and I can find nothing else about them.
How many followers do we have on Insta?
Oh, like thousands. Hundreds of thousands.
More than clean
insane.
sheets. This,
yeah, we should be
this
like...
podcast I made up in my head and then found.
We should be like, what's the word? Confirmed. What is that word?
I'm
You
so
want the
happy
little
that
check mark?
Our listeners fully support us financially. I mean, I don't know what we do without them.
You know what? You know who supports us financially?
Jesus.
Our wives?
Coffee Dudes Coffee.
No,
.com.
no.
I haven't seen a red cent of that.
Well, they pay for everything that we don't.
You're right. You're right.
That's true.
Let's just thank our sponsor, Christine.
just plug my wife's company.
What a trooper.
Oh, you know what time it is?
Tool time?
Movie nudes time?
It's time for movie news.
Movie news!
So hey, listen. So tonight we're discussing a topic that is closer to Chris and Tyler's heart than it is mine.
No, okay, before that, I'm
So-
just going to say, before you say it, this is what you should have said when you talk about my obsessions. Okay, now go.
Obsessions.
No, because literally, I watched... Well, never mind.
All right,
We'll talk about it.
So since tonight is about Tyler
Hello.
and Chris's obsessions,
Thanks.
You didn't watch the movies again.
I did absolutely. I did.
You son of a bitch.
I promise you I did. And I'm going to let Tyler run the show with Chris, and
I
I
wish you
will
had
be the
told
color.
me
I will be the
this.
color commentator. We'll make it work, but yeah. So
We're winging it, kids.
well, we're not winging it. I mean, don't we wing it every podcast though?
Usually.
To be fair.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
You're like,
That's
pop quiz, hot shot. I didn't watch it. You're leading. I'm like, all right.
Y'all
man.
were-
Well, I did that one.
That's
on,
fine.
I did that one on purpose because I had
talking-
zero desire to watch 8 Halloween movies.
Halloween. What? No.
What?
No. Everyone, we're talking about Ghostbusters.
4 Ghostbusters is better than 12 Halloween.
Yes. All right,
watched,
movie nudes. Do, 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 do.
That's real cute.
I know that's
like
super
it.
annoying. Tyler's got our movie nudes.
So Aquafina has joined Nicolas Cage's Dracula movie Renfield.
Do you know how excited I am for this fucking movie?
I thought it was fake, and I really had to verify it once you sent it to me.
So
Our
is
boy
it-
Nick
is it-
Cage is playing
Is it
Count Dracula.
schlock or
Well,
I mean,
obviously. Is it in the Dark Universe?
they
Probably.
keep talking about it like it
Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
It was originally set to be directed by Rocket Man's Dexter. I miss you, Derek. Dexter Fletcher.
Dexter Fletcher.
But then the Tomorrow Wars, Chris McKay has signed on to direct and produce. It's apparently supposed to have a tone closer to What We Do in the
No,
Shadows.
wait a second though. Isn't Chris McKay Chris?
You're thinking of Adam McKay.
No. Isn't Chris McKay?
I don't
Chris,
know.
What's the other Chris? Chris.
Not Lord and Miller.
No. The actor, Guardians of the Galaxy. Chris. Why can't
Pratt?
it? Thank you, bro. Don't even get judgy on me right now. Isn't that his producing partner from Chris Pratt's production company?
I don't know, and I
Okay.
do not have. Can you look that up?
Yeah, because
Because you were all about some Tomorrow War, and they're like, they're scheduled to do more
I
movies
wasn't
together.
all about it. I didn't hate it.
Oh, Nicholas Holt's going to be Renfield.
That's who it was. Yeah.
A role that was
You know what
famously
I watched
played
the other
by
day? Warm
What?
Bodies. I love that
That's
movie.
that's a darn fine movie.
It's a
I think I
Romeo
left.
and Juliet clone with.
I think I left it at
zombies.
your apartment.
Did you?
I think
I thought that was one that we stole from Jesse.
that could be. It might have been that, and then the other thing. No, you would have fought me for Warm Bodies. I don't think I would have ended up taking that home.
Yeah, it's true.
So Nicholas Holt, Nicolas Cage, and Nicholas Aquafina are all in Renfield. Thoughts?
What? Aquafina, Nicholas Holt, Nicholas Cage,
Nicholas Aquafina.
And
All the Nicholases are coming
Nicholas
together.
Aquafina.
Yeah. Apparently, Blumhouse is also doing a Monster Mash musical.
Oh, shut up.
Huh.
Are you just like at Screen Rant right now, starting top to bottom?
I'm definitely not doing. No, I hand-picked articles, and then I'm just scrolling through those articles.
Cinemablend.com.
Yeah, you don't do it, asshole. But Tony, do you think the Monster Mash musical will in fact be a graveyard smash?
It'll catch on in a flash.
That's my boy. Are you ready for some hot goss?
Oh, geez.
It's a new segment on Movie Nudes called Hot Goss.
Okay.
Tom Holland and Zendaya are apparently dating.
Did you get this news from like 6 months ago?
Oof.
It was published 21 hours ago.
I know that they
Maybe they're real off the.
they made their first red carpet appearance with her wearing that Dr. Octopus dress, but
That was wild.
did you see it?
I think it's a long tradition because didn't Toby and Kirsten date for a little bit, and then Andrew and Emma famously did through both of those movies.
Yeah.
Cute.
It's funny. So it's like the Spider-Man and
That means they're not going to end up together. But you know.
I don't know. I think they've been together longer than any of the other guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Who's Emma Stone dating or married to that she has a baby with?
she's married to some producer.
Does she have a
I think
baby?
it's some producer or some comedian. Why is it always them?
No, she had a kid.
Yeah, she has a kid. Do you know Kirsten Dunst has 2 kids?
With Jesse Plemons.
Jesse Plemons?
I just watched Jumanji last week.
Good for you.
She's in the original. She's the child.
Oh, you're right.
You're right. Yes,
Thank
she
you.
is.
We were
Thank
thinking of
you.
the new ones.
I
That's
was
on
like,
me.
What?
I have not watched that monstrosity. I just assumed.
Those new ones are fun. How dare you?
Because
I prefer the new
partial
ones.
I
to
like
the
those movies way more than I have any right to.
It's the only reason Nick Jonas has an acting career.
You'd love the third or second Jumanji, depending on how you look at it. Danny DeVito's in it.
And Amelia
Dave
Pond.
McCrary is an American comedian, writer, and director. He was a segment director for SNL. He also was the main director for Epic Rap Battles of History, which is awesome. So
What is up with that? Because isn't like ScarJo married to a comedian, and then Olivia Munn or
Colin
Wilde?
Jost is a hot piece of ash. So
So I have a picture here of them. Doesn't it look like a prom photo where she's like way taller and looks way older than him? Like, hello, I'm taking you to prom. Am I allowed to touch you?
you know what? I want to know what the hair is for. Like, what's he growing his hair out
I
for?
don't know. He's trying to stand out.
I
He's got
think
a
he's
he's got a
doing
weird little curly cue going.
What I
here.
like though is that he's doing things outside of Spider-Man now, where before it seemed like he was just doing Spider-Man.
like Cherry. He's like, I'm Tom
liked
Holland.
Cherry.
I'm gonna hide a camera in me bum and rob a bank.
What the fuck?
Seems legit.
No, I enjoyed Cherry. I thought he did a pretty good job there. But no, like Uncharted. He did the Uncharted stuff with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? That teaser looked pretty bad.
Well, it's exactly like the video game.
I can reenact.
Like there's a cut scene in the video game that is featured in the trailer.
Be like, hey, I'm Nathan Drake. How's it
Jesus
going?
Christ.
Oh, hello, Nathan Drake.
Okay,
Or
Mark.
am I Nathan Drake? I don't remember.
He's not English in the movie.
He is.
He is in
He's
real
a little
life.
English boy.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So Alec
Wait.
Baldwin.
Why did it just
What?
open YouTube on my phone?
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
What are you doing?
My phone's being stupid.
What are you doing a Goog search
I'm
for?
trying to figure out why Tom Holland's
Look
hair
at the
is long.
Googs. You can find a reason for that on the internet.
Okay, so Marvel wanted him to wear a wig for his hair, but instead he grew his hair out. Okay.
That cleared it up for you?
Yeah.
Why does it look
After
like
the
that?
last movie, he was gonna cut his hair,
Because he's got a famously bad wig in Infinity War. I
and
think?
Marvel was like, "Well, we want you to wear a wig," and so they pushed production or something. So because of the pandemic, he was able to grow his hair out.
I thought it was
think.
another Henry Cavill mustache situation there, and I was like, oh god damn.
Did you see? Speaking of Spider-Man, did you
course.
see the video that I texted you guys about the party supplies in Mexico, where it had Tobey Maguire with a fucking white beard,
And then like a bark box also had like
Yeah.
you could see the Toby
the eyes?
eye, yeah. You think it's just Sony fucking
Let me
up?
just tell you something. If Tobey Maguire with a fucking white beard and gray hair
Cool.
in a Spider-Man suit is in this movie, worth it. Because Tobey Maguire can be as much of a diva, but if he looks as badass as he did in that picture, if that's legitimate, that's going to be fucking amazing.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's hedge our bets here. Do you think Andrew and Toby are showing up?
I think Andrew's in it, at least. I think Tobey may make a cameo. But I think Andrew...
That's interesting that you phrase it like that. How come?
Because
Because
I think Toby's a diva. And
well,
I
there's
think,
more Toby villains at the center than Andrew. Because Doc Ock's got
at least
the
based
most
on
play.
trailers.
Yeah, no, for sure. And
But
marketing.
well, I think the difference is that the way that I'm starting to see things, I feel like Doc Ock actually joins the side of Spider-Man to fight
I kind of get that
some
vibe.
of the other.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe I don't necessarily think that means that Toby's role is huge. But I think that, like, if at the end, like, they're having the big battle and all of a sudden another Spider-Man fucking shows up, right? I feel like the big surprise is going to be Miles Morales.
I mean, it's not a bad hand to play because everyone's looking for this other
Right?
hand.
Everyone's looking for this
Yeah.
other thing. And,
Yeah.
and I think Toby may make a cameo appearance, like at the very end or something,
It's pizza time, bitches.
but I would wouldn't it be funny if they're walking down the street and across the street is just Toby doing his little dance in the background and
See, that's if we directed this movie.
I know, right? No, so that's what I think. I think that the big surprise is going to be the inclusion of Miles Morales.
Sure.
And I think that's going to come
Well, I
from
don't
the
know.
Spider-Verse inclusion. So
If you hadn't shared the other piece of news that
Mm-hmm.
Tom Holland has gotten another trilogy of Spideys in conjunction with the MCU, I'd be like, maybe they will
well,
do
and
Miles
that's the
next.
thing. Maybe the MCU is going to do the Miles Morales side of things because he is the predominant Spider-Man right now in the MCU. And
Not
Tom-
in the MCU,
or
the
not-
comics.
Right.
Yeah.
Of the comics. So maybe Marvel will do like the Miles Morales Spider-Man with
Maybe.
some crossover feel now that the multiverse is introduced, right?
Well, yeah, I had it's interesting you say
I mean,
that.
The Flash did it for 4 seasons on.
You're right. And I mean, movie Flash is going to do it too. It's the thing to do. No, I had a friend who's never gotten into these MCU movies be like, how should I watch them in order? And I was trying to figure out, like, and Evan Peters might be Quicksilver, but might not be. And then these Andrew Garfield movies and these Tobey movies, and now Venom might be a thing, and maybe Morbius. And I'm like, I have no friggin' way to know what order to put this in
well,
anymore.
there's some great articles you can find online. Screen Rant, Cinema Blend both have articles that have the best way to watch, and
Sure.
I've followed those the 2 times that I've
Oh
watched
no,
it.
no, and I was okay up to like Endgame, but now everything's kind of a mess, you know? Because I don't think you could go into No Way Home.
You know, since
fully
we're talking about it,
appreciating
let's ask this question. Now that
Sure.
you've sat on it for a little bit, do you still have the same feelings about the Eternals?
Yeah, I like it fine.
Okay.
You?
Yeah, same.
I took Jay to see it. She liked it.
So you watched it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She enjoyed it.
And it held up for you the second time around?
I don't understand that.
Okay.
There are much worse MCU movies
Yeah.
than that. I don't get
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
It's visually striking. It tried something different, and then you have something like Ant-Man that
Yeah.
looks like vanilla pudding, and you're
All
like,
right, so
why does that get a pass?
I don't know. But before we get into the Ghostbusters conversation,
Well, I'm
that
not
we're gonna
done
have
with
today-
movie news.
I know, but I have a question here.
All
so,
right.
I've watched all of the series that exist right now on Disney Plus for Marvel, right?
Me too.
Okay,
I
so
just finished What If.
Winter Falcon. Is clearly my favorite.
Locus.
Okay, and that was just straightforward, right? It was a storyline.
Yeah.
It was action.
And
it
I'm
was
wondering
comedy, right?
I'm wondering now that I'm kind of halfway through Hawkeye, if
Well,
I'm
there's
enjoying.
only 3 episodes.
I
out.
think. Well, yeah, but there's going to be 6, so watch 3 halfway
That's
through.
true. You're halfway through. I haven't watched the 3rd episode yet.
I'm enjoying
only
the
first 2.
grounded series more than the weird shit,
Yeah.
and that's upsetting to me.
Yeah.
Because like Loki and WandaVision have a lot to like about them.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what I wanted to
But
talk
they
about.
have
I did not
huge
like
problems.
WandaVision except for the one section of it at the very end, right?
And I liked it up till they shit the bed in the ending. 'Cause
Right.
It was weird and it was trying something
for me,
different.
the Vision piece, bringing him back into the universe,
Sure.
was the only reason for that entire series, right?
And he's even more of a honky now.
Because he's super white. So hated WandaVision, except for that one piece. Finally finished Loki.
What'd you think?
So, you know how...
It's a lot of chatting about not much.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Have you ever sat in a lecture, like a college course or a high school course, where your teacher just talks and talks and
Yeah.
talks, and then finally at the very end answers the one question that you have about everything that they're talking about?
Uh-huh.
That was Loki for me. It was a bunch of what?
A lot of-
what? what? And then that last 20 minutes of
Sure.
the episode,
Uh-huh.
you're like, oh shit, what's happening next season? Which sucks because I hated the first part of it.
Yeah.
And then at the very last second, I'm like, now I gotta fucking watch next season.
Well, here's my thought on Loki, and I agree with you completely. This could have been a movie, and it would have been more interesting because there's great concepts and characters, but it's just a lot of dicking around for
but
6
but
hours.
the character itself
Uh-huh.
was so loved out of the movies that it made sense to make it into a series.
In concept, yes, but when you actually sit down and watch that season,
Yeah.
you're like, if this was 2 hours, I might have enjoyed it, but the way they drag this shit out, I got nothing out of this.
Yeah, and there was some stupid shit. You're like all of the Lokis. They didn't need all of the Lokis.
No.
I think the alligator, the woman,
That was cute.
You know, but it was.
Oh, speaking of our topic today, when they're in that whatever dimension where you get pruned, the little kid Loki has some ecto cooler he's drinking.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, great. Look at you.
But
I swear this kid watches TV series like an inch from the TV. Like, what's happening?
Oh, that's just because I don't have very good eyesight. But yeah.
Okay, sorry. Back to you.
No, but
I
I agree. I
I
think
just finished Loki and I was like, what the fuck? Now I want to watch next season. When
So
the first
good.
5 episodes, I was like,
and my friend felt the same way about Eternals that I did for Loki. It's like it's a lot of
See,
to
and
get to set up something that you'd much rather see. And
And
I'm
the
like,
difference for me, I think, is I went into it knowing it was a Chloe Zhao movie,
Sure.
and I think that's why I wasn't disappointed in the lengthiness. Of
no, and I
certain
get that too,
specific
and I like
pieces.
that movie, but I'm much more looking forward to the follow up based on
Yeah.
those how it ended with those credit scenes. I'm like, I want to watch that movie.
And this may shock
And-
you guys, but I did actually binge that entire
Loki?
series. Yeah.
What'd
Did
you
you?
think?
What'd you think?
I liked it. I mean, it's been, 3 weeks since I watched
it's-
it, but it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I mean,
It has highs and lows.
I'm not big
That's
on
your
that.
fucking review of the show.
I'm not big on that universe. Like, I'm not like.
And
sure
Wendy
to it.
wants to know why we don't let Chris watch things or talk anymore.
Why?
What'd
Why?
you think of it? It's pretty good.
No, I was trying to tell you.
Okay,
Keep
so
talking
I'm
over
just-
me.
I'm just giving you shit. Sorry.
I'm saying as somebody who's not like big on that world, I don't watch a lot of those
Sure.
of that universe. I thought it was pretty good.
There's
It
a
drew
lot of
me
good
in, and
sci-fi
I want to
concepts.
see the next season.
I mean, I'm much more interested in that than going through the first one ever again.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I watch shows and I look at the sets. I'm like, how they build that? You know,
Like I could
that's what
watch,
think about.
I could watch Falcon
really
and the
good.
Winter Soldier again. Like I would enjoy that.
And as much as I like that one, I think that one also would have worked better as a 2-hour movie.
yes, but the benefit of it is,
But I
is
do
they're
like it
spinning
better.
it off into a movie based
Correct.
off of that series,
All right.
which I think works.
Are you kind of feeling the same way about Hawkeye so far? I know you're an episode behind, but still.
Okay, so here's the deal. So I feel like he's going to die before the last 2 episodes.
That's a shame. Before?
Yeah, I feel like he's not like the series is not going to end with him dying.
Huh. That sucks.
But the
I
reality
don't
is
know.
everyone has thought Hawkeye has died before, and it turns out he was just living on a farm with his family. So, but anyways,
So maybe he will get home for Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've enjoyed it so far, but it's still got that same pacing issue that the other ones do.
there's something about Haley Steinfeld that
She's
I
great.
can't put on it. So put a finger on. So
oh,
I
she's of
like
age.
her in like Pitch Perfect. Mm-hmm. I liked her
Bumblebee.
as a 13-year-old kid in True Grit.
True Grit's awesome.
I liked her in Bumblebee.
Spider-Verse?
But like, if I take her and I compare her to Scarlet, right, as Black Widow, it's like there was an intensity in the Black Widow character, and this just feels like a stalker who happens to be able to shoot and fight. She's too excitable right now. Like I want to see her get serious about the role of Hawkeye.
I think they'll get there based on what I've seen. From
I hope so.
episode
And
3.
you're 1 episode ahead of me too, but that was my feelings. You know, like the kitschiness of the dog, and I don't know.
I'm with you.
Sorry. But I'm intrigued. I have 1 episode to watch. We'll probably watch that this week.
I forced myself to get through What If, and I actually kind of liked it.
I've watched a couple episodes. The animation is pretty
the Doctor
great.
Strange, if I can recommend just one, watch the Doctor Strange
I heard
one.
the Black Panther one was pretty good. I haven't watched it yet. But
The one where he's
Boseman
Star-Lord?
voices the character.
I think
so.
that's more due to him because there's a lot of cringy ass humor that I'm just not into,
Yeah. I
especially
liked
in that
the
episode.
Captain America one where.
Well, see that I have a problem with that one because like Peggy and Cap are kind of the same morally. So when you switch things around, it's not that much is different in terms of how the story
I don't
flows.
know, dude. Did you watch Agent Carter?
No.
See, because I
need to.
I don't feel like they're the same morally. I
From what
feel
I've
like she was
seen-
trying to corrupt him.
Well, I have to watch Agent Carter now.
Yeah, you should watch Agent Carter because
Is that good?
It was better than I expected it to be.
Have you watched any of the Netflix stuff?
No.
Oh, have you watched?
Okay, I watched Iron Fist.
I heard that one sucked.
It did.
Okay.
I didn't watch the one with
only seen a bit of
Ritter's daughter,
Jessica Jones?
but apparently she's too busy fucking Luke the whole time.
Yeah. No, I've
Luke
only
Cage or
seen
whatever his name is.
I've only seen that one and
Iron Fist, which
Daredevil and Iron Fist.
So Daredevil, I love.
Everybody loves Daredevil.
I
It's
love
great.
the fact that
And
he potentially maybe
he might come back.
Yeah.
And they're heavily hinting that Kingpin is
Yeah.
gonna pop up in Hawkeye. So I'm hoping
That would be awesome.
because D'Onofrio kicks ass.
D'Onofrio is a badass.
Have you watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and should I waste my time?
No, and you do you, boo.
I just don't know what's canon anymore. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
I don't. The thing that I don't like about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is that one guy is in it and he's not in
Clark
the
Gregg or Greg Clark?
Yeah, and he's not in the MCU.
Why do you have two first names, dude?
I don't know. Okay.
Movie news.
Let's finish the news.
Sorry. Tangent, we do that. Alec Baldwin says he didn't pull the trigger during Rush shooting, despite the fact that there's clear evidence that he did.
Okay, so first of all, there's not clear evidence that he did. If you read the article and watch the interview,
Okay.
and you look at the style of weapon that was used, it's entirely possible that simply closing the chamber caused the round to go off. So with that style of weapon, because this weapon, I read an article and posted something about it.
And he posts some kind of video where he's crying real hard, which fair enough.
Well, I mean, he's clearly devastated. I mean, there's no question.
Do you think Russ is ever going to see the light of day now?
No.
I don't know. I mean, The Crow did. I think
It's a different environment now.
I think if something like they donate a portion of the proceeds to her family or
Sure.
something like that. Okay, so here it is. At first glance, this sounds far-fetched. It's exceedingly rare for a gun to fire without the trigger being depressed, blah, 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 blah. All right. In Baldwin's case, though, the claim is at least somewhat more believable. That's because the gun involved is more prone to firing without the trigger being pulled. And even though it's a modern replica of an antique design, it's possible it did not include modern safety devices. So the gun used in the shooting is a Pieta replica of a single-action army revolver, right? So that means you have to cock the hammer back every time you want to fire it.
Sure.
This gun can be bought either with a transfer bar, which makes it impossible for the firing pin to strike the primer unless the trigger is pulled, or without one, right? This one did not have a transfer bar. So it's entirely possible that the firing pin struck the primer without the trigger being pulled. A single-action revolver usually requires the hammer to be manually cocked and the trigger be pulled for a shot to be fired. That's why it's referred to as single action. However, a single-action revolver with old-style firing mechanism can fire without either the hammer being cocked or the trigger being pulled, which means that you can literally...
you bump it and it goes off.
Yes, or you can
super
literally
easy,
just pull the hammer back and that action in itself will fire the gun. That's what... If you watch like old school gunslinger movies,
They always point it in
when
the
they're just
air.
sliding their hand back and forth, that's literally what they're doing. They're not touching the trigger. They're literally just pulling the hammer and popping it forward.
Interesting.
So that's why it's
Bounty
saying,
law.
So when the hammer is down on that kind of revolver, the firing pin protrudes, and if a live round is loaded in the chamber underneath, a sharp enough jolt can cause the pin to strike the primer with enough force to set it off. And this is not from a liberal site. It's from a site called The Reload. And their entire...
What has that got to do with it?
Well, because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's just a liberal opinion. He had to have pulled the trigger."
Because it involves guns?
You know, it's Alec Baldwin is the new Clinton joke, you know?
I mean, getting a blowjob in the Oval Office and accidentally shooting
No,
someone...
I'm referring to the people dying that were surrounding the Clintons. Like, if you hang out with Alec Baldwin, you're getting Baldwined.
That's a shame.
Yeah, there was some shit after the school shootings the other day where people were talking about Alec Baldwin, and it was totally fucking tasteless.
That sucks.
Yeah, you know, the party of purity, right?
This is why I'm not on social media anymore, because all you people are monsters.
Well, it's nice to know that none of those people are violating any part of Facebook's policies. But me talking about
no.
Dude, I
nothing.
saw a woman who literally just tagged 3 people. Like, her comment was 3 people, and she got banned for 7 days. It was ridiculous. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Now,
So to counter your story,
Sure.
I saw that story. I did a little research, and there's multiple.
you
websites.
are well more equipped to talk about it than I.
There's multiple websites where people are saying it's entirely possible that he didn't pull the trigger.
I thought there was footage. Apparently, there is not.
Yeah, and that was the other thing is I'd like to know if there was footage, and apparently there isn't.
I think that would have leaked by now. It's been like a month.
Yeah, they said that the camera wasn't rolling; it was simply just on a monitor.
Well, even the. Yeah, I don't know.
ABR, right?
Damn right. Now, Tony, tell me if this story
Hello,
sounds
Tyler.
familiar.
Okay.
Now, Lucasfilm has either fired or.
If they fired her, it's stupid.
Let me finish. They have either fired or had someone leave a project because of creative differences. Now, has this happened before, you think?
Yes. Wasn't it Christopher Nolan? No.
No. So, Gareth Edwards didn't get
that's
to do the reshoots, and then Phil Lord and Miller were kicked off solo halfway through. No, well more than halfway through. It was like mostly shot.
Yeah, they were mostly shot, and they brought someone in, and they did some reshoots, and
Colin Trevorrow was kicked off episode 9. The Game of Thrones guys were supposed to get a movie, and then that was shelved.
so according to Amanda Peet, it's not shelved. According to Amanda Peet, who was just on Armchair Expert.
Now, what the hell would she know about
They
it?
are still. She's married to one of the creators of Game of Thrones.
Now, how the hell would I know that?
Okay. So
Who thinks
yes,
about Amanda Peet
Amanda
anymore?
Peet is married to one of the two creators of Game of Thrones.
Is one of their last names Moss?
I don't remember.
And you could hyphenate it.
But
Amanda Peet Moss.
Pete Moss. Wow.
She's
Jesus
going
Christ.
with it. Like I knew what I was talking
So,
about.
Cut that.
but in that conversation, she did make mention that they were still working on a Star Wars project.
Interesting.
And this was just a couple weeks ago. So
Well, it appears that both Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron, which
wait, I thought that was already in production.
well, let me talk to you about why this is stupid and why this keeps happening.
Okay.
So last year around this time, there was Disney Plus Day. Remember?
Yes.
There was a whole video of Patty Jenkins by an X-wing talking about how her dad or grandpa or somebody was a fighter
was an
pilot.
Air Force pilot.
Yeah. There was a whole thing.
Yeah.
And announcing it, and now a year later, it's shelved indefinitely, probably canceled.
That was in production.
Who the fuck is in charge of their PR? Like, have a plan, agree to something, and see it through to completion. Don't keep
Here's the
doing
thing,
this shit.
but, I mean, I get that Disney. We love you. I get that Disney is this giant conglomerate of all of these pieces, right? Marvel and Disney and Walt
Pixar.
Disney Studios
Yeah.
and Pixar and Star Wars. Star Wars.
Also, I guess we have Muppets.
Here's the thing. If you look at the business model of fucking Netflix.
I fucked the business model. That's for you Arrested Development fans.
Okay. But if you look at the business model of Netflix where they give these people projects and just let them go with it, it's successful. If you look at the business model of DC with Wonder Woman, they give Patty Jenkins the reins, and 1 out of 2 times, it's a fucking gold medal.
Can I tell you what happened with Lucasfilm?
What happened with Lucasfilm, Tyler?
Backlash against The Last Jedi, where they gave him complete control. And I think they've been stepping on eggshells ever since.
Yeah, but out of 6
Which is-
films, it's one of our favorites.
Agreed? I think, yeah, and also, as I love the sequels. We've talked about this.
What about this?
But each sequel-
What if George Lucas takes over the Rogue Squadron
Never gonna happen.
project?
Never gonna happen.
He's talked about wanting to do another Star Wars movie.
I think this company's very reactive. Like, I love the sequels, but each sequel movie has been a reaction to the previous movie. Like,
Except for The Last Jedi.
no, The Last Jedi is like, well, Force Awakens was too much like New Hope, so we can't do Empire again. We got to be completely different.
Yeah.
And then Rise of Skywalker was like, well, people didn't like Last Jedi, but some of them did, so we're going to address some things and then ignore or retcon other things. And it's like,
Does Kylo Ren return ever?
in
Anything.
that'd be great.
Because they were interviewing him about the House of Gucci movie, and they said, is there a plan in place for you to return to the Star Wars universe?
There's been talks of a Finn show,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
But
I
he
don't know
said
what you
that
would do.
he said there's absolutely no way he would ever say no to returning to Star Wars.
Okay. So there's been reports that the issues around Rogue Squadron have revolved around the script, saying that Jenkins and the studio executives could not agree on how to move forward. This is a laughably recurring problem at
Yes.
Lucasfilm. A number of agents have previously reported...
This is a matter of getting too many chefs in the kitchen.
Correct.
You need to stop needing approval from studio executives.
Well-
Trust the people that you fucking hire and let them make their product.
Now, a number of
Is
agents...
that a George Lucas thing?
He's not involved at all. He sold it.
He's completely out of
Yeah,
Lucasfilm.
it's all Kathleen Kennedy.
Is
George
he-
Lucas hasn't had any input in any of this.
Is he at least a figurehead on the
No.
board? Or
No.
is he completely unrelated?
He presented sequel ideas, and they threw them all out.
Yeah.
Because they can do that. They have
Didn't
that power.
Kathleen Kennedy used to be Tom Cruise's producing partner?
No, she did mostly like Spielberg and Lucas stuff.
Who was Tom Cruise's producing partner?
I don't know. Now, according to this report, a number of agents have previously reported that top filmmakers are often keen to sign on for a movie with Lucasfilm, and specifically within the Star Wars franchise, but find themselves hampered by issues of micromanagement and plot point by committee processes.
Paula Wagner. Sorry.
Zero Agnew?
Yeah, Zero Agnew, yes. That's bullshit, dude. I was excited for that movie.
Yeah, well, me too. Oh, well. So that's all I have for movie nudes.
Hold on,
Apparently,
hold
Ryan
on.
Johnson's...
Variety is reporting that it's delayed due to a scheduling conflict.
I mean...
As of November 8th, it says that it was due to a scheduling conflict. So it's possible that it's changed since then.
It might have been. I don't know. I was looking forward to it. Who knows when we'll get another movie? I know Taika Waititi might be doing one, right?
Yes. And isn't he also doing an Ewoks animated series?
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah.
Will it be like the other Ewoks animated series?
Huh.
But
Yes. When did you find this article? Because I don't see anything.
I can send it to you.
Okay, here it is. So November 17th, Patty Jenkins' Star Wars movie not moving forward. Taika Waititi movie in danger.
I didn't know that part. Fuck.
So a trusted and proven source for Giant Freaking Robot has shared that Rogue Squadron is not just delayed, it's dead and will not be picked up again.
They shot a fucking promo. What the
Star
hell?
Wars movie for Taika Waititi is also at risk. One source shared that the troubles are because the head of Lucasfilm isn't getting along with their filmmakers, something that is affecting the work of both Patty and Taika.
No kidding.
Considering both of these filmmakers have worked on major franchises before, yeah, why would you not just shut the fuck up and let them make their movies? Like, people are going to come see those movies just because it is the hottest fucking director out there right
Correct.
now. Taika Waititi could make a fucking Babysitter's Club movie and people would go fucking see it.
We should pitch this.
Taika, I have an idea. Let's take the girl from the Hitler movie and let's put her in a Babysitter's Club movie.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Quit drilling
She's
your head oil.
babysitting the kid from the Hitler movie.
And it's a plot twist. It's a sequel to the Hitler movie.
Yeah, I just don't get it. You take two of the most successful directors of the last 5 years.
Well, here's
right?
what I'm wondering.
And you give them you say, write us a
Right.
script. Great. Make the movie as
You would
opposed to let's tear this shit apart and make you quit. What the fuck?
I'm wondering if the shows are under less scrutiny, and that's why people are jumping on that ship instead.
Right, like the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, because like The Mandalorian season 1, people loved. That was mostly Jon Favreau's baby.
Yeah.
And they
Well-
left him the fuck alone.
Yeah. Oh, and he filmed it in a fucking dome.
Right. No, that's true. But also, they announced 87 Star Wars shows, and I'm wondering, like, are filmmakers jumping to that because they don't want to deal with making a movie with Lucasfilm?
I just don't get it.
I don't either.
I just don't get it. Okay, Patty Jenkins, right. She's Wonder Woman is really kind of her big thing, right? That's the first one was the big thing for Patty Jenkins, right? A superhero movie directed by a woman with a woman superhero that we're like wasting all of this show on the fucking movie news. But right, so you put that person in a position, you give them the fucking money and you stand back and say, send me the first edit. You don't fucking babysit that shit. That's what I don't fucking get it.
I'm with you.
Everything in that world has gone off of canon in 8 million directions.
You're right.
So what the fuck could she do in Rogue Squadron that's gonna throw the Star Wars universe into a loop?
She probably just wants to tell a story.
Have an actual story that doesn't require 7
If anything,
sequels?
I'm wondering if Mandalorian became too popular, and so that's why the second season feels more like And there's Ahsoka, and there's Luke Skywalker, and things,
So to what extent does Disney have control over Star Wars, the movies?
I mean, they own it. I don't, because obviously other people are in charge of Lucasfilm that maybe like Kevin Feige.
Because they're doing anything they want with Marvel.
Do you think the Kevin Feige movie's gonna happen?
Well, of course. I mean, he's literally up Walt Disney's ass.
Well, like Feige kind of sees over Marvel, but has to answer to Disney, and I'm thinking Kathleen Kennedy's got to be the same way.
But that's the question. It's got to be Lucasfilm.
It's a Lucasfilm problem.
Marvel is doing anything that they want. They're bringing in female directors. They're bringing in Asian directors. They're bringing in black directors. And they're making fantastic fucking movies, right? They're bringing in low-budget indie film directors. And they're making beautiful movies in this universe that is this big explosive world,
and also Ant-Man.
And Ant-Man.
No, they used to do this shit. Like, you probably didn't know. Patty Jenkins started Thor the Dark World. Almost called it Thor the Dark Thor. And then left because of creative differences. Edgar Wright left because of creative differences. But now I think because you're getting like Chloe and other filmmakers like Taika and James Gunn are
because
allowed to do
Chloe's
their thing.
not doing that movie if she's restricted.
Right.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is unless the restrictions that they were putting on her was something that she liked. Which coming from an indie film, maybe it is, but who knows?
I think Marvel figured their shit out. I think Warner Brothers with the DC movies.
Do you think DC's getting there?
No, they're already there.
Yeah.
The Suicide Squad, Shazam, Aquaman, Wonder Woman 84, they're all whatever the hell they wanted to make.
Wonder Woman 84 wasn't great.
No, and I would argue Aquaman is an amazing, but it's a James Wan movie.
But Patty Jenkins had
and that's a Patty Jenkins movie.
Yeah.
And you could not look me in the eye and say the Suicide Squad isn't a James Gunn movie.
Oh, fuck no.
No, they fucked up early on, but they learned their lesson.
Yeah.
I don't think Lucasfilm has learned that lesson yet.
I don't get it.
Marvel did. DC did. I don't know what they're doing.
You should be begging Taika Waititi to make a Star Wars movie.
Correct.
Begging them.
But, like, there's notable reports of directors are, like, leaving now after being approached. It's like, James Mangold was out because he's like, I ain't dealing with this shit. Fuck that.
So it's got to be, Lucasfilm has got to be the weak link then. Because Disney is doing things right with the Marvel universe. The fact that Lucasfilm, there's got to be percentages there that's giving them the ability to do that. I just don't get it.
I don't either.
They can't, and like I said, they can't argue canon because it's all over the fucking place.
Sure.
So, I don't know. Whatever.
Marvel is now.
How fucking great would be a Taika Waititi Darth Maul origin story? That'd be fucking amazing.
Why'd you pick that character?
Dude, I've been begging for a Darth Maul. Because he was in the movie for 10 minutes. But he was fucking ridiculously cool, right?
You should watch the Clone Wars.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying, though, is like, there's a story behind that character. There was a story behind Darth Vader, right? There's got to be a story behind Darth Maul.
Yeah, it's in the Clone Wars.
Right.
It's actually really good.
Make a movie.
You're right.
So, I don't know.
Maybe he'll be an Obi-Wan. Maybe he won't. We'll find out.
Anyways.
Oh, Boba Fett comes out next month. Do you care?
Yes.
Okay.
Boba Fett was my favorite character from all of the Star Wars movies when I was a kid. I like how they are explaining his recovery from the
pit.
The pit, yes.
Like, I know it sounded like I was shitting on Mandalorian season 2 earlier, but like, it's still good. It's just more like things I recognize.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping Boba Fett is as good as Mando.
Yeah. I mean, but you got to look at season 2, right?
Sure.
Like, what did that bring? That had so many like boner moments for Star Wars fans, right? You had the Darksaber. That was a massive boner moment for a bunch of Star Wars fans.
Sure.
You had Rosario Dawson's character. I can't
Ahsoka.
remember. Yeah, Ahsoka, who is literally the protagonist of the next season of The Mandalorian. You know?
No, she's getting her own show.
I thought they said that she was.
No,
the
she's getting her own
protagonist.
show. This is a nightmare to keep track of.
I thought she was in next season of The Mandalorian, and it was following her trek.
She was in this, and season 2 is kind of a backdoor pilot. Same with Boba.
Okay. Well, anyways, and then she shows up, and then of course at the end, Luke shows up. Right, so there were 3 massive boner moments in that one season for Star Wars.
PS4 version of Luke shows up.
I don't know. Okay.
No, I'm with you.
I mean, that's the problem with having this conversation with someone who's grown up a Star Wars fan. You know, it's like Just fucking let it go, man.
Me?
No, I'm just the studio, Lucas.
You're right.
You know, George Lucas made this film that it was a fucking space opera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody expected it to do anything, and it's the biggest fucking project
I'm with you.
in history. Mm-hmm. That pisses me
And that's
off.
why I think...
And I wanted to see this Rogue Squadron movie.
I did too. It sounded great. It's not just like a story I've heard before from a different angle. It's like, no, this could be new.
It's a
and
whole
exciting.
new story,
Yeah.
whole new characters, whole new universe.
And like,
I mean, same universe.
people give those sequels flack, but I think it's a damn miracle they're as good as they are.
I think
under
they
all
brought
that
it
bullshit.
back. You know, it came full circle. There were periods of time when it went way off the fucking radar, but it came back. Hey, Chris, what are we at time-wise?
He is not in the room.
Oh, okay. Shit. We've talked for almost an hour about this stuff.
Well, we haven't done one in a minute, and there's a lot happening.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, and that one non-binary listener, this is what happens when someone gets married, someone else gets sick for a couple weeks. You don't get a chance to talk like friends used to. So you put us in a room with microphones in our face and we start talking about movies. This is exactly why we started the fucking podcast.
You're right.
Because when we hang out, this is how we talk. This is what we do. And this is why we are here with these microphones in our face and with our producer not in the sound booth. And this is why we do this. And this is why I look forward to coming to do this every
I missed
week.
it. His balls hurt like the Dickens, and he still showed up.
No idea. You had no idea. Oh my God. I'm sitting, I feel like I'm riding a horse right now. I'm sitting with my legs spread so wide. It's a good thing I showered.
You poor me.
Yeah, I know. But anyways, so yeah. So okay. Do you
What
have
do
a
we
final
do?
news story, or was that?
No,
it?
we're out.
Okay.
I think Guillermo del Toro is doing a
Gilmore
Pinocchio.
Girls?
Gilmore Girls is coming back as
Yes.
Pinocchio on
Sweet.
Netflix. It's great.
Sweet. Is Amber Tamblyn gonna be in that?
She's married to David Cross.
I don't fucking know.
What happened to Amber Tamblyn? Remember Joan of Arcadia?
Yes, I remember Joan of Arcadia.
I watched that with my family all the time.
What about Linda Fiorentino?
From Men in Black?
That's Hawkeye's wife.
No, that's Linda Cardellini.
Linda Cardellini.
Wait.
That's her name.
The one you said was the Men in
That's
Black
the one
chick.
from Men in Black who disappeared off the radar.
She's in other things.
I think
Why
she
can't I
just
remember?
started popping out kids and retired.
Huh.
Yeah. Speaking of
Weird.
which, I heard Gwyneth Paltrow's naked on Netflix again. Like they have this goop sex thing now.
She's naked on Netflix?
There's
Is that
an
the name of the program?
There's an entire episode about vaginas in the
Well,
first
it's
season
Gwyneth
of
Paltrow.
Goop.
What
I'm
did you
like, what the
expect?
fuck? Anyways, I'm
But-
postponing because I want Chris
No,
to be
I know.
involved
So we're
in
talking about
the
Gwyneth Paltrow's
Ghostbusters conversation.
Do you want to split this one up, or what do you think?
We'll let him edit. If he chooses to not edit, then he'll never
this
know
is
the
just
difference.
in the episode, then sorry, we're
Just
just killing
fucking
time.
banter,
We're
talking
just-
about
we're just
labia.
killing time. So you see House of Gucci. We're gonna see Encanto.
Yeah. Okay, so I heard House of Gucci's terrible, so I'm excited about being able to shit on that.
It's not terrible.
I did hear that Adam Driver was good, and that Jared Leto. Was
Everyone
like a
is
fucking
good
comic
in their
book
own way,
character.
but everyone is doing a terrible accent.
yeah, and the
like
Russian
it,
accent,
but
that
it kind of is
Lady
full.
Gaga.
It's full on trash. It's
Yeah.
full on garbage, and it knows it.
While we're waiting for Chris, what are you excited to see? I know we get to see West Side Story next week,
West Side Story and Encanto.
and Encanto we're going to see on Saturday.
What else is
What,
coming out?
Nightmare
Spider-Man.
Alley?
Nightmare Alley.
Spider-Man, we already have our tickets for.
I can't wait.
I actually
Let's
bought
look.
more tickets for Christmas night, so we're gonna go see that with the whole family on Christmas
Nice, I
night.
love that.
Yeah. Yeah, so Nightmare Alley, Bradley Cooper was on Armchair
Ooh,
Expert.
the Kingsman.
The Kingsman.
Matrix?
We have a little sneaker here.
Little sneak.
Popcorn Tribunal will be putting on a Kingsman screening.
No way.
Yes, sir.
And you said the mouse hated us.
Oh well, they offered us a Kingsman screening, so. Yeah, and we you were on that
Wait.
fucking email. Why are you acting like you don't know? Oh wait, you don't check your email.
No, I do, but I don't know what we're allowed to talk about, and you seem to have the scoop.
Well, I mean, it's not like they're giving us a private screening; it's a public screening, so we can.
I haven't had a
talk about it.
private screening in a long time.
Oh,
Look who's
shit,
back.
Look who's back!
Are you excited? What else is coming out? A Journal for Jordan?
No, that's out, and I'm not excited about
Sorry,
that.
I needed
Being
a
the
coffee.
Ricardos?
No,
Nicole Kidman is Lucy but she's a communist.
Was it?
When's Top Gun Loser coming out?
Dude, I
In the
want
80s.
to. You make fun of that
Oh!
shit, but I want to see that shit. Speaking of, you saw Belfast. You loved it. Said I need to watch it.
Absolutely.
I saw King Richard. I loved it. Said you need to watch
Is that
it.
still on the Oh, can I talk to you about a weird trend?
Did you watch Clifford yet?
The big red shit stain?
Yes. Oh, by the way, I watched No Time to Die.
Did he find time to die?
I'm gonna say 3 things about that. First
Start with
of
the
all,
second one.
Rami Malek, fucking creepy as shit in that movie.
I'm down.
Like creepy as shit. Secondly, Ana de Armas. I wish I had never seen her naked. Because she is
In what movie?
so stunningly beautiful dressed.
In what movie?
And naked, it's just a little weird. I don't remember what movie.
What movie did you see her
I
nude
don't
in?
remember,
You're not
but she has
trying
like
hard
Mila
enough.
Jovovich nipples, and it weirded
Give us
me
the
out.
time code, like we're
No.
like Mr. Skin.
No.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Where?
That's disgusting. Where at?
No, but,
where are these
but
photos?
here's the thing: she is so fucking charismatic. She is beautiful, and she kicks ass.
Did you
in this
forget that
movie.
both of those actors were in Knives Out just because they're playing very different roles?
Oh yeah, I
Isn't that wild?
I just didn't.
Isn't
even
that
think-
crazy?
Yeah, I mean she was all mousy and yeah, that's funny. I didn't think about that.
And he's like Foghorn Leghorn.
But Daniel Craig looks old as shit.
That's
in
why
this
he
movie.
finally found time to die.
And the new 007 is sexy. Oh my god!
Is it- what's
like
it-
dark?
Is it
fucking
Moneypenny?
Chocolate?
Money something?
No, she's
Pennycuff?
No, it's a different. But the best part is when they meet and he's like 00 and she goes 7. It just walks off. It's like yes.
Can we do spoiler talks? Because I know he dies.
No, I'm not going to talk about that. I want you to watch it first.
I don't like Bond,
I know, but I want you to watch it.
but I don't wanna.
Have you seen Come On yet?
No, I need to.
I hear it's like a hug.
I could use it from Walking Phoenix.
Yeah, I hear that watching that movie is like a hug. You saw Spencer. I need to see that. It's
Yeah,
on my
it
Plex
sucked.
server. I'll watch it.
Well, it's not a biopic,
A biopic?
if you like. It's like a fictional
What are
account
you doing?
of her losing her mind on one Christmas. It's
What do you-
lots of fun. Bring the kids.
People have said that it's more of a psychological thriller.
It's more like
than a
bullshit.
biopic.
I didn't care for it,
Okay.
to put it lightly.
Okay, and then I watched Tick Tick Boom last night.
I need to get on that.
You want to do a Lin-Manuel Miranda
Let's talk
episode?
In the Heights. Let's talk Tick Tick Boom. Let's talk Encanto.
Why don't we talk musical movies and the revival of them?
I mean, like we're talking
after we see West
Ghostbusters
Side
on our
Story.
Ghostbusters episode?
After we see West Side Story.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Let's get in here and let's talk about
Let's
the
get up in
revival
here.
of the movie musical. We can start
Will
as
it
far
last?
back as Chicago if you want.
Oh, with John C. Reilly?
But let me just say this. I feel like Andrew Garfield could be nominated twice in the same category
For
at the Oscars.
Spider-Man?
No.
Because he's definitely in that movie.
For Jim Baker in The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
I forgot all about that. What a year.
And for playing Jonathan Larson in Tick Tick Boom. They were both.
If I hate Rent, will I like the movie?
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with Rent.
Because
It's-
Rent's bullshit.
Well, the Rent movie was terrible.
Well, that's all I've seen.
So Jonathan Larson wrote.
Gary Larson's brother?
Jonathan Larson had his first movie musical produced before the age of like 35, right? Rent was the first major phenom, and he was 35 when it came out. That's unheard of. Stephen
Really?
Sondheim was like 60, whatever, right?
Steven Soderbergh was not doing that particular
So
thing.
the whole story is about Jonathan Larson's first musical that he ever wrote called Superbia. And it's a-
Disturbia with Shia LaBeouf?
Yes. And it's about him giving a performance of Superbia, writing Superbia, and then the fact that everyone who had ever seen it said it's missing one song. And it needs that one song to make the cohesion happen.
Ooh.
And it's about finding the inspiration for that one song. I did not expect it to be music and singing most of the way through, but it's like when I can't get the music out of my head now. And I'm not the biggest Rent fan.
Because it sucks.
But it was a great movie. Andrew Garfield played Jonathan Larson like nobody's business. Really, really good. He's a
He
very
learned to
talented
sing
actor.
for this film.
Yes, he lied and said he knew how to sing. Lin-Manuel
Classic.
Miranda and he share a massage therapist, and Lin asked the massage therapist, "Can Andrew sing?" The massage therapist says, "Of course."
What a chief.
Texted Andrew and's like, "Hey, do you know how to sing? Because I just told Lin-Manuel Miranda that you do."
I would be tipping that massage therapist.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was exceptional.
He better be in the special things.
I would not be surprised to see at least 2 Globe nominations, if not 2 Oscar nominations for both of those roles.
Speaking of Globe and Oscar nominations, have you seen the film Ghostbusters?
I have. Have you seen the film Ghostbusters 2?
I have seen the film Ghostbusters
Yeah.
2
Starring
more times than
Sigourney
necessary.
Weaver and an unnamed child.
Literally watched Ghostbusters 2 twice before seeing Afterlife, and then when I got home from the movie, I watched 2 again.
What about Ghostbusters 2018? 16. And
It's
Have
called
not.
Answer the Call, except it isn't.
I've never watched it and never will.
oh, it was actually not terrible.
I think it's fine, but we'll get into it.
I'm just too dug into the original. Nothing against it. It just
How
doesn't
about
intrigue me.
the movie Ghostbusters Afterlife?
Wasn't that supposed to come out a while
It
ago?
was.
Was that
It
good?
was supposed to come out like a year ago.
Was that good? I hadn't heard anything.
It was just like the second Ghostbusters. It was a giant commercial for something that isn't for sale.
My nostalgic love of Ghostbusters.
Yeah. By the way, what'd you do with your Ecto 1?
It's right behind me.
Is it?
Where?
My son scratched the top of the box within 24 hours.
And then he promptly
About
beat him.
Lost my goddamn mind.
Chris spent $40 on this popcorn bowl.
I almost did.
It lights up. It does all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a popcorn container that you can't eat popcorn in when you go to the movies.
Right? You can put like a cup of popcorn in
It's
it.
like, here's a few kernels.
But anyways, okay.
I would have bought.
Producer Chris finally joined us for something other than Godzilla.
Yeah, that's probably
I've
what
been to
turned him
something
off.
else. I've been to something
Brought
else.
his father as
Spider-Man.
well, which
I
was
went to
very-
Oh
Spider-Man
yeah, he
with
was. Are you gonna go? Do you want to go to No Way Home?
him. When is it?
December
16th?
17th? 16th?
Seems doable.
Oh, I don't think you can.
For
get
the record,
tickets.
there's still hopes that there may be a press screening. So I would
I don't know
say-
how we would pull this off, but JC probably isn't able to go. But she has an A-list, so I.
Well, if Wendy doesn't go, he can have her ticket.
Do I have to wear
and
a
then we
wig?
can just put our coats in a seat.
Do I have to pretend I'm her?
Yeah, they check for ID. It's stupid.
Not for the
Hi, my
secondary.
name's
ticket.
No, for the other one, yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't know Wendy might not go either.
Yeah, so because she's going on Christmas, I may just be the one person going. So
Oh, then Chris can have
So
the extra ticket I paid
I'll
for.
figure it out, and you can make some time, Chris. Then you can definitely go. Okay, back to Ghostbusters Afterlife, though.
Well, let's start. Let's go in order. So
Are we going through all of them?
So
Yeah, why not?
we're not going to spend too much time on Ghostbusters 1 because I'm more interested in how the follow-ups are essentially the same movie as
Okay.
Ghostbusters.
Let's go frame by frame.
Nice.
Bad
1984?
accent, great acting, awesome hair, Sigourney Weaver,
You just going real
just
quick.
not sexy.
How dare you?
Wrong.
False.
Really?
Oh, wrong. Oh, God, you're wrong.
Wow.
Jeez.
I don't get it. I don't see it at all.
God, what
You
a
haven't seen?
crime.
Have you seen Alien?
Yeah, but I don't find her
you
sexy
seen
in
Galaxy
Ghostbusters.
Quest?
Pants
Look
up
at
to
them
her
titties.
armpits.
Look at
Yes,
them
I've seen Galaxy
Look at them
Quest.
titties.
Tim Allen sure was.
Had titties in Galaxy
he
Quest?
has,
Probably.
bro.
No, he was looking at them titties.
What, in the Santa
My
Claus?
nuts are killing me.
Well,
Timestamp that.
Oh, God.
No, it's
I hate
staying
you.
in.
Nope, not doing it.
Jesus Christ.
so we love Ghostbusters, but what is your opinion on Ghostbusters 1984?
So here's the problem. The problem is that I wasn't allowed to watch those movies when they came out because
Though they're still funny now.
ghosts
but
are
go on.
anti-Jesus, right?
See, that's crazy.
That's why
man.
we can't screen it in China.
Like, you
But
had
the
that.
Jesus part.
But
Meanwhile,
just-
my dad
just-
literally VHS'd it off a TV, and that was my introduction to
Me
Ghostbusters
too.
when I was a little kid. Like the original
So
debut.
my minister
broadcast.
stepdad would not allow us to watch these movies
Because a ghost gives a
Because-
blowjob?
because ghosts are of the devil. So
They just
I
had
didn't
Kirk
get to watch
Cameron
them
instead
until
of
I
Dan
wasn't
Aykroyd.
until I was an adult. I didn't get to watch them. And so for me it was like Minecraft, right? So
Okay.
I look at Minecraft and I say when I was younger I played video games that looked like shit. Why would I want to play a video game today that still looks like shit?
How dare you, first of all.
God.
Whatever, you don't touch video games. What are you talking about?
We got a hand-me-down Xbox 360 this week.
Noise.
Xbox 360. I don't even think Xbox Live still works on that.
He uses it
don't
as a
care.
flashing red light in the room.
Do you even play the video games?
Yeah, no, we found
Does it
a
have-
disc that's just 50 like Sega Genesis games.
Oh, nice.
And I'm all about some of
Sonic?
that. Yeah.
Nice.
Echo the Dolphin, Vector Man.
Okay, but that's the thing is Ghostbusters to me, by the time I got to see it, was a retro movie.
That's why.
Wow.
Part of why it's
And
awesome.
I
what
did
year are we
not
talking?
enjoy. Well, okay, I liked the first one. I did not like the second one.
How
That's
old
okay.
were you? What time are we talking here? Like 90s when you saw it? 2000s?
20?
You're 20? So,
So
what?
25?
1985?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, 76 is when I was
I'm
born. So
joking.
96,
I know.
97. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
still enjoyed that
You
movie
watched
quite
it
a bit
around
then.
that time.
Yeah.
Because like Men in Black was like slowly trying to become the new Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I was never at a position of you guys were like, oh, I fucking love Ghostbusters. But then again, I'm the same with The Evil Dead, right? If I had seen The Evil Dead when it first came out, maybe I might have
I
liked it.
didn't see Ghostbusters when it first came out.
Part of it too. I mean, since I was a kid, I've always been in love with New York.
That's fair.
So that was.
Don't
you
be a
have
Woody
a-
Allen
do you have a
fan.
t-shirt that
We'll
says
come
I-
after you.
Do you have a T-shirt that says "I love New York"?
I have a couple of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Son
I
does.
believe it.
I have friends that live
So
there.
I'm not no hate for Ghostbusters.
Do you find it to be the most quotable movie ever made by
It's
humans?
a very quotable movie, and I honestly think that has a lot to do with Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,000%.
That's what all the movies from that era.
Sometimes
were
they
about,
give
funny
Winston
movies.
a good line.
Yeah.
Have you seen Stripes?
Stripes is awesome.
I mean, you have to watch Stripes, and then if you watch Stripes,
Stripes
and then
is
Ghostbusters,
awesome, but then I never remember what happens in the last third
but
of
it's
that
the
movie.
same writing style, really.
Same director,
Same
same everything.
yeah.
What were you saying?
I'm just saying that, like, no hate to Ghostbusters, but one was better than two. But
Obviously.
it's just not a movie that I seek out to watch. Ghostbusters is not a movie that if I were flipping through, this is how I rate movies. You know this. If I'm flipping through channels and I see that movie is on, I'm not gonna stop and watch it.
Here's the thing: if you go back to 1989 and look at what else was
I need you
available
to
at the time,
acknowledge
it
what I
was
just
not a
said,
bad
Christopher.
movie.
I need you
I
to
know.
acknowledge it.
Do you remember
please.
that summer?
Please.
You do probably more than I do. Because you had Batman, you had Last Crusade, you had Back to the Future Part 2.
You're not gonna acknowledge me?
UHF.
Yeah, but
UHF.
What a
Jesus
great
Christ.
movie.
I'm just saying, it's for me, it was never an invitation to watch a movie. Ghostbusters was never one that I said, oh, I feel like watching Ghostbusters this weekend.
All right.
Crazy.
Understandable. My dad
For you, it was, and for you, it was, which is why
My
we're
dad raised
involving
me on
Chris a
Bill
little more.
Murray
Yeah.
and old school SNL. So Ghostbusters, What About Bob, Scrooge,
gosh,
they were
What
all
About
in heavy
Bob?
rotation.
yeah.
Caddyshack when I was old enough.
That
Now for
Caddyshack
me,
was
it's
fucking great.
you could just
Caddyshack.
randomize any of the Ghostbusters movies, any Indiana Jones minus Crystal Skull and Temple of Doom, and
Yep.
any of the Back to the Future movies. Just
Me too.
randomize them, and
Me
I don't
too.
care what it lands on. I'll watch them all day long.
Agreed. Absolutely. OG Star Wars.
Yep.
Throw that in there.
VHS versions.
Yep. Oh, I got the laser discs that are unaltered to get widescreen.
By the way, I can't find
Nice.
I bought that DVD or that Blu-ray box set. I can't fucking find it. The one that Wendy and I watched the first couple dates that
I
we had.
gave you a bunch of them.
I had a box set of all of them.
I didn't take it.
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying I can't fucking find it.
I would
It's
have no
pissing me
motive.
off. I would have no motive. I
have
own
them in 4K.
85 copies of them.
It's true. So
So that made me mad.
we love Ghostbusters, but let's talk about 2.
Okay.
Which is essentially, and you're going to find this with all the other 3 movies, it's essentially the same movie as Ghostbusters beat for beat.
Yeah, but it's terrible.
No, it's great.
It's a fantastic movie.
You got Peter McNichol doing whatever accent he's doing. He's Vigo.
In the intro, my baby, my baby.
My baby, yeah, exactly.
Great.
I was here in this neighborhood.
I love how this stroller is going like 75 miles an hour, and she's like,
Weren't a fan, huh? Did you like any of it?
no. Well, I mean, Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd are fantastic.
Do you know I got a screenwriting tip from this movie?
I'm no.
A professor back in film school pointed to the scene where they're walking into a building and the security guard's like, "Hey, you're from World of the Sidekick. You're Peter Venkman." He's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "That's my second favorite show." "Oh, really? What was your first favorite show?" "Bassmasters."
Yeah.
It's a fishing show. Yeah, no, I know Bassmasters. And that was an example of your characters need to exist outside of the scene they're in. And that was a scene that let the world of Ghostbusters breathe, because Bill Murray exists outside of the plot of the
Ghostbusters.
movie.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And
So you're saying that his celebrity within the celebrity of being a Ghostbuster.
well, just the fact that they has nothing to do with the plot. You
Yeah.
can cut it out. It's just an old man being like, "Hey, I know you. You're
know
from my
you.
second favorite show.
Hello.
After Bassmasters."
Hello.
Well, I like that Pralians and Dick Benjamin was one of the villains of sort. He was the assistant to the mayor who put him in the
Benjamin is no one's friend.
yeah, Benjamin were an ice cream flavor. Pralians and Dick. Same guy,
I'm
4 years earlier. 3 years.
I don't know.
Nothing to say about Ghostbusters.
No, I mean you guys keep talking about it because it's great that you guys love it. This is the one movie where I'm not gonna say, "Oh my god, it's a terrible piece of shit. I can't believe that you like it." Like I do with Evil Dead, right? But I mean, it's not for me.
Sure. Now
I liked Tenet. You did not.
That's true.
It's not for you.
I mean, there's just so much to the world of it. The way they created the technology and the way, I don't know, it's... Oh, dead air. No.
Oh, poor baby.
No, we're
I
letting
know.
you talk.
Well, I don't know. I don't get that
You
from other
don't
movies.
have to defend it because I'm not shitting on it.
Defending. I just don't even know how
I'm
to
not
explain
shitting
it.
on it. I don't want you to think that I'm shitting on this movie or this series or title or IP that you guys love. I'm not shitting on it at all.
I'm gonna acknowledge it right now. This is a weird franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's
Because
definitely
Ghostbusters could have existed as one great movie in the 80s and that'd have been fine.
But in a weird situation, normally it's niche, and this is not niche. I mean, a lot of people fucking love Ghostbusters.
And that's what else is weird, and we'll get into this when we talk about Afterlife a little bit more, that it's like a nostalgic favorite.
Here's a good reason why I don't fucking hate it.
Okay.
There's redeemable characters in every movie.
In the first one?
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, but I mean, there's one piece of each movie that I'm like, okay, that guy was pretty cool. And it's the same with Afterlife. So I don't know if Reitman did that on purpose or if it's my feelings about the
That could be.
IP. But there is always one character that redeems it for me.
Sure. Who?
Ghostbusters 2, not so much.
All right, that's fair.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Sorry.
It's because they're facing off against a painting, so they bring the Statue of Liberty to life?
No, but like,
Because that's the next natural step, obviously.
yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
let's talk about how we got to Afterlife and talk a little bit about the most politically divisive thing of 2016 and in a fucking election year.
Yeah.
I liked the
I do
2016
too. If you
Ghostbusters
go
movie.
into it as
I think fucking Chris Hemsworth was exceptional. Like his comedic timing was on
that's
par.
why Ragnarok happened. Is
All
like,
the women
oh,
were
shit.
like, fuck him because he's like gorgeous and he's naturally funny, and it's like Leslie, and I mean it's like all of them were fantastic. It's just I don't know if I wanted to see them in a Ghostbusters movie. Like put them in a buddy cop movie where they're these
called
four
The
women.
Heat.
What?
It's called The Heat.
It's called The Heat. True.
Well,
Except
I think
that's Sandra Bullock.
I think it gets a bad rap because like Harold Ramis had died, so he's like
Yeah.
we weren't keen to jump
a
into a
year and a half
Ghostbusters
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well that's the other thing. We weren't real keen to do a Ghostbusters
Yeah.
3, so it's like the concept of comedians fighting ghosts could still work. So they give it to Paul Feig, and if you go into it as Paul Feig does Ghostbusters, you'll get exactly the movie that promises.
The question is,
I like The Heat.
question is, did Paul Feig make a movie with female Ghostbusters because of the Me Too movement? Was it?
Me Too wasn't a thing in 2016
I mean, it was starting.
because that was the beginning of the Trump era, my dude.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's like, I mean, okay, it's great. I thought they were funny. I thought it was, I didn't have a real problem with the story from start to finish.
Well, I'll just go in real unbiased and be like, there are problems because the improv way of doing comedy now does not always work, and sometimes
it doesn't work with an IP that exists.
yeah, sometimes it just drags,
Yeah.
and sometimes it works.
Yeah, like if you look at something like a 21 Jump Street, right?
Sure.
Like they say, like 80-something% of that movie was
Or
improv.
like a Judd Apatow movie where it's
Yeah.
just a bunch of guys dicking around.
Yes.
You can get away with
get
that.
away with it. But when you have an IP that exists in a franchise that is already loved, you can't throw 4 comedians in a room and say, okay, make a movie about fighting ghosts. I mean, you can.
I
It
think-
wasn't terrible, but
I think
it
it
didn't
work.
It didn't
works-
fit in the existing Ghostbusters universe.
Well, yeah, because they don't acknowledge the
Yeah.
other movies. They're not canon, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it works more than it doesn't.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised at the I get it. You
You're
don't want
surprised at the hate that it gets?
not that the hate that it gets, but the level of hate it got at a specific point in time
Yeah.
that feels like a long time ago, even though it's only been 5 years.
I know, right?
Isn't that crazy? Making them women isn't the problem. I think if you try to reboot any classic film, like I hate the RoboCop remake, but
Yeah.
I didn't bitch online about it
Yeah.
because I'm like, oh, they made a shitty RoboCop movie. We already got one of those. And depending on how you feel about Ghostbusters 2, you could say the same thing. Or Star Wars. It's like, oh, you didn't like The Last Jedi? Well, I grew up with Attack of the Clones, so tough titties.
fuck
I don't
off.
feel bad for you at
Tough
all.
titties, yeah.
Get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
So, I went into it with low expectations. It's Paul Feig does Ghostbusters, and it was fine.
Yeah.
I don't get the venomous hate. And that's how we get into Ghostbusters Afterlife,
Yeah.
a movie I like, but it's weird that Ghostbusters turned into a sentimental, nostalgic franchise.
Yeah.
It's like if we made a Caddyshack sequel 30 years later, and it's like, boy, look at all these great adventures we had in Caddyshack. And it's like, no, that movie isn't sentimental in the slightest.
Yeah. The thing that I hated the most about Afterlife was that it ended and then it started again.
Yes.
Well, that's the Marvel problem.
Right? Did you notice
Are you
that?
talking about the after
Yeah.
credits or
Yeah, it ended, but then
That's a
it's
Marvel problem.
It
Set up.
ended.
the future of the franchise.
Yeah. But the question is, what is the future of the franchise?
Well,
Why isn't the future of the franchise any of the kids that were involved in it?
You'll see.
it might
We'll
be.
see.
You'll
No,
see.
no.
It's doing really well.
Chris is sponsoring the next one, so.
I mean, 3/4 of the movie, I saw your
CoffeeBeatsCoffee.com.
eyes close.
Oh,
What are you, shut up. No, you didn't. You were full of crap. I did not sleep at all during this movie.
well, did you like it overall?
I liked things about it.
Well, let's talk about
I mean, it was slow to start.
the
Like, it was.
mother was
Carrie Coon.
Oh
no.
my god! Yeah,
Get her out of there.
She's great. What's wrong with her?
No.
What?
She didn't fit the mold of the rest of the movie.
it was perfect.
No, I disagree.
I like that she's not taking any of this shit.
I mean, a blonde white woman does
Uh-oh.
not have a son with a clearly Jewish nose and a curly afro.
That's what we're doing.
And a daughter with the same dark curly hair. That doesn't happen. If those genetics are so predominant, which they were, then
And a
she
movie
clearly is
about
gonna have
ghosts.
dark hair.
Again.
We're gonna dive into this.
Who was her father?
Egon Spengler.
Egon, who had
Egon
curly,
Spengler.
dark hair.
There it is.
Maybe the blonde skips a generation.
I mean, look at me. I am brown on
You're
brown
bald,
hair
dude.
and everything, and
I look
have,
nothing like my mother.
And I have two sons with blue eyes. One who has blonde hair. They look
My
nothing-
mom is as Aryan as they
Jesus-
come, and I don't look
Jesus
a
Christ.
thing like
UPS
her.
guy.
We don't know what the father
Hey,
looked like.
You two shut up about the franchise that you want to fuck and just let me say that I did not like the
That's
person.
the weirdest criticism of
I
this
did
movie
not
I've
like
heard.
the person who played the mother. I didn't feel like she fit every other character in the movie.
All right. Well, what else did you like or did not like?
Paul Rudd. Loved Paul Rudd.
Great.
I thought he was awkward and brilliant and sexy and funny and everything that he
Showing
is
children
and-
Cujo on VHS. That's something I would do.
Fantastic.
And doing
Yeah.
the Rudd strut into a Walmart.
He does do the red strut.
Yes.
Strut into a Walmart.
Yes, he does. And by the way, that totally felt like it was a scene that was shot after the rest of the movie was shot.
Could have been.
It feels like a Sony thing.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Because you remember the mini puff stuff leaked way before we
Yeah.
got another trailer.
Yeah.
Well, they had to find a way. Well, I can't really give it.
Go for it.
I thought
This movie's old
that
now. It's been like 3 weeks.
The comedy
2
was
weeks
good
today.
I
right.
thought that I really liked the super odd kid that was covered in marshmallow puff at the end of the movie.
Podcast.
Yeah,
We do a podcast.
I liked podcast. He was
Give
funny.
everything away.
The McKenna Grace, the little
She's
girl,
a freaking
I thought she
star,
was
man.
fantastic.
Yeah. Oh man.
I feel like the kid. I don't even know his name.
Finn Wolfhard?
Finn Wolfhard. I feel like
that character was somewhat pointless.
yeah,
You could have cut
exa-
him and his little girlfriend.
Oh, that
he's
was that was
Jamie Foxx in
yeah.
the Robin Hood movie to me.
Totally
Could have been played by
unnecessary.
any other actor, and they would have saved.
well,
$10
I don't
million.
get why they always have to have 4 Ghostbusters, and one of them has to be the black one.
There was weird stuff too. Like, what was with, like, why do we need to have, like, the Cook Bros at
Because,
the
like,
restaurant?
why?
Like,
If we're going back to 2016, why does Leslie Jones have to be the only one that's not a scientist? It's 2016. Maybe make Melissa McCarthy the one that works at the fucking train station. You racist.
That's true. That's true. I liked the bringing Ecto-1 back to life.
yes. And I get tired of people bitching. Oh, what happened to Ecto-2? Well, all that crap was. Just,
I liked the story of Egon trying to catch the one ghost in particular. I liked the story of how he used, how he was basically saving the world every cycle with that
The proton packs.
boiling, with the proton packs. I liked that.
Did you like Ghost Egon?
So Ghost Egon felt like Kevin Costner's dad in Field of Dreams to me.
In a good way?
In that it
Field
was
of Dreams
like,
is-
oh, that's so sweet. Wait. Okay. I mean, he's a ghost. Why isn't he being sucked into the little thingies? Why, that's the one thing that always happens. There's always a ghost, and they can catch Slimer in the thingies when they want to, but when they don't want to, he's just flying around while they're catching other ghosts. It's like
talking about the cartoon, because that's the only time that happens.
But I'm just saying that there's like hundreds of these
Traps.
traps in this field, and Egon's just standing around. It's just things like that. It's like,
I think I liked it more than either of you. That's a shame.
what do you mean? No, I loved it.
Because it's got flaws.
Yeah.
Like, we have to
there was a lot of just you can't see.
Oh
what
my
I'm doing.
God.
You got to remember, they got to start a movie with someone, a character
It's
played by
Force
someone who's dead.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Force Awakening really hard.
It was a taffy movie for me.
A taffy movie.
Yes.
Did you come up with this?
It was a taffy movie for me, which means it was sweet, it was chewy, but it was stretched.
It was a slow.
It could have been
to start
a
movie. They were building
Hour and 28 minutes long.
They were building characters they didn't need to build.
Yeah.
When they could have been getting to other things. But overall,
I think if you know Jason Reitman's past filmography,
I'm talking about the Ghostbusters movie.
This movie makes a little more sense. Is all I'm saying.
It doesn't make sense. It follows in his path.
I think, and
The
I kind of
filmmaking of this
I kind
movie
of
makes
respect
sense.
2016 and this movie for trying to do something a little different with it. It's like, all right, we're gonna.
Right, but what you're talking about is Jason Reitman's filmmaking versus the actual Ghostbusters movie that we watched.
What about it?
If you compare this movie to the other ones, it's just a lot of stretching. It's too much movie for the story that was told.
That's fair.
And yes, you're right. That is a Jason Reitman characteristic. It's the story of a lot of his movies and writing.
I didn't like the way certain characters just sort of appeared out of nowhere. I think they could have.
We all
could have been
know
better.
what you're talking about.
We all know that he was added after the fact. Like
Not
everyone
him.
was.
No, the other three.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It kind of felt like they didn't know for sure that they were going to have a certain.
That's
person
absolutely what happened.
Locked in, and then when they did, they had to like, oh shit! Now how are we gonna do
Well,
it?
the one person was a yes from the jump.
Well,
but they
yeah,
just
Dan
didn't know
Aykroyd's
how-
always
Bill's always been the
Bill
holdup.
was the.
I
What?
don't- That's not right.
Dan
Tony.
Aykroyd's
I
always
thought
been a
Bill
part
was
of
the
it.
one that was a yes from the jump.
No, Bill's always the holdout.
Is
That's
he?
why we got a reboot.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm getting Dan Aykroyd mixed up with
This
Bill.
is Dan Aykroyd's weird little baby
Yeah.
that Harold Ramis
Which was
reined in.
Gotten how many times was this rewritten? I mean, they had this movie before Harold died, and they had to blow that up, and then they blew it up again. I believe
Yeah.
it's the only way they could get Bill.
But they want to do different kinds of Ghostbusters movies, and I think this is a good step in that direction compared to like Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
Is like it's the same beats again. I
Well,
mean, this kind of
the
is.
Firehouse exists. Ecto-1 exists.
Oh, the firehouse was perfect. They had
What are
all
they
the
gonna
details.
do with
They nailed it.
What are they going to do with it? Is what I want to know.
I don't care.
they
I don't
say-
care what they do.
What do you? What,
Do anything you want.
Well-
Have your way with me.
Let's make a movie for Ghostbusters with TikTok stars.
No.
Let me pitch this. Right
Stop.
here's the
God,
pitch.
kill yourself. Stop.
TikTok stars. Right.
Stop.
So
Stop.
you got Bryce.
Listeners, stop
you got
listening.
Bryce Hall.
Jump
you
off
got
right now.
Charlie D'Amelio.
Turn off
and
his mic.
Dixie D'Amelio.
Turn his mic
right?
off.
we were talking about the fact that the just little
You
things
said
like
they could do anything.
the interior shot of the firehouse, it was like the tile, the
it's
lines in the
fucking
tile,
brilliant.
everything was exactly
Yeah.
the same. But there was a continuity fucking problem with that story because at the end, whatever. Shall I give it away?
What, the Starbucks?
Okay. At one point in the movie, when they're talking to
Ray.
Yeah.
to Ray,
Talks about how the firehouse
said
got
it was a
torn
Sta-
down.
he said no. He said it was a Starbucks now.
Said it got torn down and replaced with a Starbucks.
No, he said it was
It
a
wasn't-
Starbucks now. He didn't say it got torn down.
I'm pretty sure that was just an ad lib and they kept it in.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden it's a vacant firehouse.
I don't know. I
Maybe
mean,
they bought-
Ghostbusters
maybe
2
they
is
bought
canon
the
somehow,
Starbucks.
which they say they'll address in sequels.
No, there was a lot of stuff.
There's
that made
Ray's a
sense.
Cult. You see the toaster and the straightened slinky in the background.
I mean, people forgot about it, but
what
to
is
be
Ghostbusters based off of?
Weird.
Dan Aykroyd's family history.
Yeah, he's a famous crazy person that has a family of paranormal.
Yep. A lot of the
believers.
references
So
are from his
everything
family.
Ghostbusters started with the movie.
Dan Aykroyd.
Well, here's this. He
Yes.
had this weird, like, expensive ass 400-page thing that Harold Ramis came in and reined it in and kept it at modern day.
Oh God, it was insane.
Yeah.
if you ever, look it up sometime. The original story.
Off of eBay, Chris.
It was insane. There are documentaries out there where he talks
Yeah.
about it.
I'm not trying to shit on your love for Ghostbusters.
Okay.
And
No, the movie has
I
its
will say
flaws,
this.
but it's
Yeah, we're
part of the fun.
acknowledging it's a weird
I will say
franchise
this.
they keep trying to make happen.
If Jason Reitman is not involved with the next movie, I will be intrigued to see it.
Okay, so here's the thing people miss. People say, "Oh,
I don't want a lot of fluff, man. If you're gonna give me a movie about fucking fighting ghosts,
You
make
say-
the Statue of Liberty walk across the Hudson Harbor.
But you don't like that one.
I know, but still, it's like it's 2021, right? Give me a movie that's not, oh, my dad died. He was a Ghostbuster. I'm broke. That's not what I want. I want a, hey, my dad died. He disappeared out of my life to go buy milk, right? Blah, blah, blah. I've lived my life. And then all of a sudden he dies. And these are my kids, and they're highly intelligent. And
That's
they're.
the movie.
it made sense." He dropped everything to go save the world, and nobody would believe him. So he's
my
like,
point.
"Well,
Which is a
I
little.
still do this."
That's a little bit of a
Yeah.
problem because you know Ray would be on that. He wouldn't hesitate with that. He'd be like, "Oh shit, we've dealt with this ghost shit before. I believe you."
I mean, he's still probably paying the mortgage off on that house.
He
that
did
they
mortgage
had.
his parents' house.
Thoughts about Olivia Wilde
I mean, she made Gozer more intimidating
playing the Gozer.
than the bubble suit from the original.
Chris?
God, they could have made the voice so much closer to the original.
See,
I mean,
I'm not that much. of a
The
stickler.
digital
do
processing
you
is
think they
there.
made
Like
the-
I could have done it.
Did they make the dogs look terrible, like, on
Yes.
purpose?
No,
That's part of
they
the
didn't-
charm.
They look great.
The original movie was not
They used
supposed to
puppets
be
again.
special effects like masterpiece. It was supposed to look Saturday morning cartoon from the get go.
The ghosts definitely do.
Yeah.
I wish Slimer talked.
Slimer's not in the movie.
Well,
I know.
you do know that. Okay,
Slimer,
But the one ghost...
Muncher.
the original Hell Dogs, those were claymation. They did that again for this
well,
one.
sometimes
they brought the model. Those
when
were
they're
models.
not running, they're
Yeah.
they're puppets
Yeah.
and animatronics.
It's the
But when
same
they're
guy.
running, they're real bad stop motion.
They got the same guy to do them.
That's great.
Freaking cool.
It's got flaws.
It has many flaws.
But
they all
I
have flaws.
enjoyed
It's
it.
part of
For
the fun.
me, the flaws overwhelmed the enjoyable
and
moments.
for a lot of people, it
and
did.
I will admit, there were enjoyable moments. Of the four...
I mean, come on the first
Of
movie.
the four, Afterlife is my favorite of the four.
My favorite
shame.
thing has always been the original movie. Don't cross the streams. Then all they do is cross the streams the
streams,
entire movie. That's all
I mean,
they do.
the fact that they said that was pretty nostalgic for me.
Was it?
Yeah.
And I'm hoping the next one gets away from things you
Are you
recognize.
shitting on the fact that I didn't necessarily love it as much as you guys
I
did?
loved seeing the Internals of the Proton Pack. Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
I just think it's a weird direction to go for like a comedy that doesn't give a shit from
Right.
the 80s.
To
It's
turn it
like,
into a
now
dramatic comedy.
it's like a whimsical Spielberg thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, here's wistful shots of the proton pack. It's like, it was
were-
a joke in the original. It's like, it's a nuclear accelerator on their backs. Like, they didn't have to have nostalgic, whimsical close-ups of
Yeah.
it. They're driving a hearse. That's the joke. We don't have to have whimsical, nostalgic shots of the hearse. It's like, it's a joke.
Yeah.
The whole thing is a joke. The Gozer shit wasn't taken seriously in the original because it's a joke, and now it is taken seriously. Yeah. But I thought it worked more than it did.
Well, and to touch on the Ecto thing, because people just complain constantly about that. It's not Ecto 1 or 2. It's actually
Ecto 1A. Ecto 2 was a helicopter in the cartoon, and they couldn't call it that. And I know too much, but go on.
It's a mix of the cartoon because the slide out proton gun thingy, that's from the real cartoon. Ghostbusters. Mm-hmm. People don't think about that. But it's kind of a mix of all three of those versions of the Ecto.
Right. I mean, the Ghostbusters 2 thing, I thought, was just to celebrate that they're back open for business. So
exactly.
They probably changed it back after that. That's what they did in the video game.
Yeah. And the big tanks on there, I thought, weren't those in Ghostbusters 2 for the, for the goo?
The slime canisters. The slime blasters. Yeah. I think so. There's enough Easter eggs for 2 that it's canon, and he acknowledged it's canon. Jason Reitman actually has a speaking role in Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, yeah?
He's the little kid that says the Ghostbusters are full of crap.
Ah, very nice.
Not that matters.
Thank you. This is why you're here, for those tidbits like
that.
Well,
Ghostbusters is a weird franchise, and I admit it, but I enjoy it. Like, the concept and tech of Ghostbusters are cool enough, and this movie was enough of a comedy that I thought the different direction where you turn it into a whimsical Stranger Things Spielberg thing worked more than it didn't. It's a weird direction to take it.
My opinion on this movie is this. If you are a fan of Ghostbusters, if you like Ghostbusters, go see the movie.
Okay.
If you don't know anything about Ghostbusters, watch it.
Well, here's what's interesting.
Then go watch Ghostbusters.
Like, families are going in droves to this thing. It's making money. Yeah. And I think that's cool.
So much money.
Well, and that little Mackenzie Grace girl is like all over TikTok, blah, 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 Ghostbusters. Here's my song, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you didn't like Haunted House?
For all of its flaws, if we had movies like this one after another, I'd be at theaters a lot more often.
To this movie's credit, it feels like an 80s kids movie. Yeah. So, Chris, like in the vein of the Goonies or Explorers.
Yes.
Like, that's a cool tone to take Ghostbusters from.
So, Chris, you loved it.
There were certain things I did not like.
Like what?
Just how long it took to get going. That first hour was like, come the fuck on and get the story going.
And that's the first thing that Wendy said to me. She goes, you know, the crazy thing is it felt like 90% of the movie was in the last 25 minutes of the movie. Yeah. And I agree with her 100%.
I'm going to go the other way and say that I enjoyed it more when it was taking its time and being its own thing. But when we do a speed run through the plot of the original Ghostbusters at the end is where it starts to lose me a little bit.
I thought there was going to be so much more goodness from Paul Rudd. Like, I don't know.
He gets turned into a dog, spoiler, at Walmart. Go to Walmart.
I wish they would have played off of that we had sex thing a little more. Yeah. That was pretty funny.
I do like that they go at the Gozer thing from a slightly different angle to make it more threatening.
But was everyone in the town stupid? You have this Ecto. Okay, for one, it's the biggest small town in the middle of nowhere ever.
Right.
And he's shooting a proton pack at a ghost that apparently nobody else saw.
Well, the continuity of Ghostbusters doesn't make any sense. Right off the bat, in 2, they're like, yeah, that Stay Puft thing that everybody saw, nobody believes in it anymore, and you guys are all hack frauds. And it's like, we don't need to fabricate this for every movie. I think it'd be more interesting if we start a Ghostbusters movie.
I want you to look at the last 4 years prior and tell me that people are saying shit didn't happen when it
That is a good complaint, and that's something I said about Halloween Kills. It's like, yeah people are kind of stupid and selfish and make up whatever they want.
And then you realize that that's our fucking reality right now.
Yeah. You're right. But yeah, it's been like almost 40 years. Sorry to both y'all, but kids wouldn't give a shit about ghosts if there hasn't been a proper sighting in a bit.
Yeah. I love that they touched on it in 2 when the kids wanted He-Man over Ghostbusters.
Nope. Yeah,
that was totally 1989.
He-Man wasn't popular in 1989. That shit was done by like 87.
Yeah, you're true. That's true. Well, when was the movie made?
Which one?
The He-Man movie.
87.
So yeah,
that was the death of that franchise because nobody
was that the same studio.
Yeah, that's when they were writing
that was Canon.
Shooting it. They were probably
Canon got the movie rights to He-Man, and they didn't even let them finish shooting the movie.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Canon Films.
Yeah. Gotcha. So that movie bombed, and that was kind of the end of He-Man.
Wasn't that Dolph Lundgren?
It was Dolph Lundgren and Frank Langella as Skeletor.
Yes.
That one chick from They Live with the Eyes played Evil Lynn.
From They Live with the Eyes?
No, They Live. She has the eyes. Megan Foster.
Oh, okay.
She's got the weird piercing blue eyes. Yes. Oh, and Courtney Cox's first role.
What?
In Masters of the Universe.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought her first role was in a Bruce Springsteen video.
It was.
Oh, maybe like movie role.
Oh, okay.
You're right, though.
Yeah, you right.
Anyways,
You right.
I don't know. They want, I guess, Winston to be the Nick Fury of the Ghostbusters universe, and maybe you'll have the kids back, and maybe they won't. I don't know what they're gonna do next.
Let me just say
he was
something.
treated like ass.
No hate, but that whole black don't crack thing is fat.
Yeah, the other two look like shit.
Ernie Hudson
the oldest.
looks
He's
fantastic.
the oldest of all of them. He's 75 years old.
I was like, what the fuck, man?
Bill Murray and
Bill Murray looks like he's melting.
And like Harrison Ford in the sequels, did not bother to do his hair for this movie.
Here's the crazy thing. I saw Bill Murray on TV like the day after I watched the movie. He looks so much better now than he did in the movie.
Does he?
I don't know what. He's lost a ton of weight.
Okay.
Weird.
I think Dan Aykroyd lost a bunch
Ernie
of weight
Hudson looks...
Dan Aykroyd's look like shit
He
for a
looks
while,
like the
though.
first Ghostbusters was 10 years ago. I mean,
fair.
that's like... I was like, what? He looks fantastic.
Oh, even Annie Potts didn't look too good no more.
Yeah.
Even Sigourney's looking old.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Old. She's in her 70s.
What the hell happened? Why did we wait so long?
We're all old.
Thanks, Bill.
We're all old as we look at the 27-year-old in the fucking room.
I'm
28 in a few weeks.
I mean, I'm going to be 40 here shortly, and I was
knew this.
not
You
old
18?
enough to see the original.
17.
I was
17.
2 when the original came. Not even 2.
Yeah.
Not even quite 2.
Yeah, you fuckers.
So I'm just saying
Both
that's
y'all.
how old everything is.
All right, rank them real quick. 1, 2, 2016, and 4. Afterlife.
Somebody go first.
Go, Chris.
Literally in the order that they were released.
You like Ghostbusters 2016
you
more
like
than
2016
Afterlife?
more
no,
than
2016 doesn't count for me. Sorry, that doesn't
No,
count.
it counts.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
do you hate women?
No, it's a separate thing altogether. Unless Reitman's attached to it, no,
He was attached to it. He produced it.
he did.
He did.
Oh, shit.
And
1, 2,
Aykroyd.
2016, and Afterlife.
Yeah,
Go.
but Aykroyd didn't write it.
Go, Chris.
That's true.
Okay,
did
in
see
that case, it's
2016.
1, 2, 3, and whatever that.
1,
other
2,
thing-
Afterlife, and 2016.
What about you?
No. 2016 is not the same universe as far as I'm concerned.
1, Afterlife, 2016, 2.
1, 2,
You're gonna hate me
Afterlife,
for this.
2016, I guess.
Wow, I do not hate you, sir.
It's 1 Afterlife, and then I think 2 and 16 are kind of on the same playing field where I like them in spite of their many
Well,
flaws.
you like 2 better because it's canon, where
I like 2
2016
better
is not
because I grew up with it
necessarily.
and it's canon.
Love
But
2. God, I don't care if it has flaws. It's so good. It's such
I
a good
think
movie.
2016 really comes together in the last third. Like, that's got
That's
a
fair.
solid last act
That's
of that
fair,
movie. That's
yeah.
fun.
I think one of the biggest problems
It's just a
with
lot
that
of
was
dicking around to get there.
It has 2 of my favorite female comedians in it. So
Kate McKinnon is phenomenal
Kate
in that
McKinnon
movie.
and
You
Leslie
cannot
Jones.
even...
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig in the right roles can be wonderful. Just look
Yeah.
at Bridesmaids.
Yeah. But they got shat on by Kate McKinnon.
She's
Oh,
doing
man,
laps around them.
I'm thinking of, okay, everyone's remaking everything, right? But I
Okay.
want to see Kate McKinnon in more shit. What kind of a movie could she carry? Could she carry a movie? Or do these little bit parts that she plays?
Why hasn't she carried a movie yet?
I don't know, but
The
there was
closest
the-
we got was that one with Mila Kunis that we didn't like.
What was the Yesterday? Like, she played that guy's agent. She was
in that,
fucking
yeah.
brilliant.
She was barely in that movie.
Yeah, but she was barely in it.
Oh, I just had to think about it.
she's barely in Office Christmas Party.
I wonder if she's trying to avoid the Amy Poehler syndrome.
It could be.
You know,
She
where
seems to like doing sketch comedy.
Tina
so.
Fey wrote a movie for Amy Poehler, and
Kristen Wiig wrote a movie.
Yeah.
So I
Amy
have this,
Schumer probably plagiarized, wrote a movie.
I have this feeling that had this movie been made a few years later and without the delays and all this crap, Rick Moranis probably would have been in it.
Afterlife?
Yeah, I think they would have been able to get him into it now.
I mean, they barely figured out how to get Annie Potts and Sigourney Weaver in there. I don't know how the hell you would have fit him in there.
I wish they could have.
Because Annie Potts is like, yeah, I knew your father once, and I'm out of the movie now. Bye.
He has one of the best jokes
Ryan
that
Reynolds
nobody
got him in a
remembers.
Mint Mobile commercial.
That's true.
In 2, he has one of the best jokes where, you know, here's Lewis. What are we? We're like 5 years later, and he's still like, he knows the guys, but he's not a good enough friend to know where they live. He's like, oh, look it up on the W2.
Didn't he sign on?
Wonderful.
I think Rick Moranis just signed on to do a voice for some animated movie.
He's coming back for Honey, I Shrunk the Something or other.
That's what it was. That's right. He's coming. I
think it's a series.
on Disney Plus.
Whatever.
Yeah. All right.
So that's the long and rambling show.
Yeah,
You know what though? I had fun. It was a good time.
It was a good one.
Especially
I will
when
always
Chris
love
walked away for
Ghostbusters,
20 minutes and we just talked shit.
But I will acknowledge that it does not make for a particularly consistently good franchise
Yeah.
because they don't really know what to do with it. Like an animated series, that works well.
The IP Ghostbusters is huge, right?
It's
merchandise
Sony,
sales, cartoons.
Ticket sales, the number of tickets sold, Ghostbusters is the highest for Sony and Columbia.
I think if you squeeze Ghostbusters into a 30-minute to 42-minute serialized show,
it's called The Real Ghostbusters, and it worked, and it was fine.
I think if you do that, it's great. But I think if you try and get a 2.5-hour long movie out of it, it just doesn't work.
I don't know. I'd like to see a movie where they're in.
What was that accent? I don't know.
Buried the platypus.
I don't know.
I think.
Oh sure.
When they haven't done this yet, but have a movie where they're already in business and they already know ghosts exist and do something with that. Because
I think out
of these 4 movies, none of them do that.
Right. I mean, God, this movie has to prove something. The amount of money that it's making, there's a demand for it.
Yeah.
And they could take it to other places and not have to worry about the nostalgia crap.
They were smart.
What
the Pulp
studio
Feet one,
is this?
Sony. The Pulp Feet one cost $200 million somehow.
Yeah.
Or maybe not that much. It's at like in the 150, 200 million. This cost 75. And it's doing much, much better financially, so there's no reason you have to funnel that much money into a Ghostbusters movie.
where do you serialize it?
What do you mean?
Are we looking Paramount Plus? Are we looking Netflix? What are we doing? If you take something like this, capitalize on the success.
I don't think it works as a show.
I do.
It did once.
I think it's a half-hour, 42-minute show.
Well, then you're just doing Ghost of the Week.
Yeah.
But
it's good as a cartoon for kids.
I don't know, man.
It ran its course as a cartoon, even though it was good.
I think if you establish a character arc for a couple characters throughout the first season when you're doing Ghost of the Week, you can eventually build a fan base based on those characters.
They have. The Real Ghostbusters and Extreme Ghostbusters were they both have fan bases.
Right, but who was in them?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Arsenio Hall?
Right, but what do we do with that to make it a live-action show so that it's not just the Ghost of the Week? It's not Scooby-Doo. Who are we going to unmask at the end of this episode?
I don't know.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. For me, Ghostbusters feel like it's more exciting to me as a serialized series rather than a movie. That's just.
And maybe they'll try it again. Who knows? Yeah. But it's making money.
It is.
It's relatively well received.
It is.
Audience scores through the roof, where the critic score is more like at 60-something.
What did the Eternals ever level off at? Did we find that out?
The audience score?
Yeah.
78. And then the critical score is like 42, which isn't good. Yeah, it's bad. It's not great.
All right. Well, we got new movies to watch. We got new movies coming. We got a couple musicals to talk about. So we've got some content for the next couple episodes.
That we do, boyo. That we do.
Surprisingly, it feels like it's a really busy end of the year.
Unlike last year, what do we have? Monster Hunter? Who cares? Right. Who gives a fuck?
Which I still haven't seen.
It's fine.
It's fine.
There's a cat man at one point. It's weird.
Nice. But yeah. So, hey, you know what we didn't talk much about today that we normally talk a lot about?
We talked about everything, but what did we forget?
We normally talk about coffeedudescoffee.com.
Oh, yeah. Coffeedudescoffee.com.
You have any Christmas specials coming out?
No.
It works perfectly for a good stocking stuffer. People might be able to smell the amazing aroma of Chris's freshly hand-roasted coffee beans.
In my hands.
In his hands. He just puts them in his pocket until they're sweaty, and then he holds onto the coffee beans, and they're their roasts. Coffeedudescoffee.com. Check it out. Proud sponsor of Popcorn Tribunal, right? They're proud.
They're not that proud.
Moderately proud.
Moderately proud. It is our subpar favorite sponsor of Popcorn Tribunal.
And that they sponsor us, but... You know.
Yes. I feel like we should start mentioning our current favorite product in the market as a sponsor, even if they're not, just to...
Tony wants to talk about Lady Speed Stick. Go on.
I would like to talk about ciprofloxacin. And what it is
Tony's
doing,
having a stroke.
It is currently coursing through my body, preventing an infection. So
you're talking about a over-the-counter drug?
No, it's an antibiotic. Yeah.
We're going to have to read the list of possible side effects.
Oh, that's true, Tony.
Oh, no. So Cipro is actually what was used remember when anthrax was going around after 9/11?
Anthrax hasn't been popular since the 90s.
I remember when I mailed that stuff out. Yeah.
So ciprofloxacin was what they were given to help fight the infections.
Do you think Anthrax is playing county fairs now? What are they doing?
Jesus Christ. But yeah, so, well, I've been sitting long enough. I need to stand up and...
sit in the car.
Go sit in a cushioned seat in the car.
You're right. Next time, what are we talking about? You'll have to find out.
Yes.
We don't know either.
That's Tyler.
That's me.
That's Chris.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Popcorn Tribunal. We never did that.
Hey, what's
Now that you've stuck around. Thanks for tuning around.
Welcome.
Thanks for tuning in.
Hour and a half later.
Or it's much longer than that.
I've been Tony. Have a great night.
I don't know who I am
That's
later
Tyler.
anymore.
Bye, guys.
I think I'm going to replace the ending with a bass solo.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.